This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by TidalHealth.
Is there anything in the world better than waking up after a good night's sleep, feeling rested, relaxed, and rejuvenated? I think we can probably agree that that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, and this is especially important for our kids. As we transition from carefree summer nights into a more structured school routine, you know, it's crucial that good sleep is a regular occurrence. So we thought it was a good time to bring in an expert. We'd like to welcome back Dr. Jacques Conway. He is the medical director of TidalHealth Sleep Centers. How are you? Good and
Wonderful.
rested?
I'm rested.
I'm rested. Thank you for joining us. I want to talk first about why a consistent sleep schedule is important.
Sure. Good sleep ultimately means good health. What happens when you get a good night's rest? You feel rejuvenated in the morning. It elevates your mood, just makes you feel good. But did you also know it enhances your attentiveness? It enhances your ability to memorize, your ability to learn, which is so important in our school-age kids and teenagers as they start school next week.
Next week. So there's that magic moment before putting the kids down that it's like nearly impossible to get them stop, go lay down, go to bed, sleep. Is there an important routine to those moments before actually getting in bed?
That's a million-dollar question. You know, contrary to popular belief, sleep is not a light switch. You just don't turn it on and off.
Yeah.
I liken it to going to Penn Station and waiting on a train. And my goal is to get you ready to get on that sleep train. It's going to come, but there's some things that you need to do to be ready for it.
Like what?
One thing that you shouldn't do is having your electronic devices on until the wee hours of the morning. To further complicate matters, when you pick up your cell phone, you're not only just looking at it, you're interacting with it. Electronic devices are robbing our kids of a good night's rest. So very important to put some limitations on that. Ideally, remove them from the bedroom about an hour or so before bed.
Let's talk a little bit about food and drink before bed. I know that can affect your sleep.
It certainly can. Your body has a 24-hour sleep-wake rhythm, right? Your GI tract is in sync with that rhythm. Your GI tract wants to take a rest at night as well. So what happens when you have a cheeseburger, French fries, large Coke at about 11 p.m.? GI distress. Also, just dim lighting can be helpful with enhancing sleep.
Let's talk bedtime for a second. Elementary, middle schoolers, high schoolers, they're not all going to go to bed at the same time, right?
That's right. I think it's important, though, to realize that school-age kids, 6 to 13, probably need 9 to 11 hours of time sleeping. Okay? Teenagers, 8 to 10. There was a survey that was performed by the CDC in about 2015 that's called a youth risk survey. Marylanders were a part of this survey, students. Did you know that more than 50% of the students polled are not getting an adequate amount of sleep at night? Insufficient sleep is epidemic in our kids. So again, having appropriate bedtimes and wake times to get that total amount of sleep at night is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
So we need to make it a priority in our homes.
Yes.
Dr. Jacques Conway with TidalHealth Sleep Medicine, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
For coming in today.
My pleasure.